but I forgot to do one freaking thing. Okay, so here's my thoughts. Okay, so zombies is okay. I just don't like zombies this year, even though I really just said it was okay. There's no way I'm gonna get the platinum for this game because some of it involves multiplayer, some of them involve zombies, and like I'm not a fan of it. Curse mode is kind of ridiculous. Like having to find relics is kind of ridiculous. Like, and just to find them, you got to play the camp. You got to play actual Ashes of the Ashes Easter egg, and you got to complete it just to do it, which is another stupid freaking thing. Um, the arguments are okay. Like, I'm just not like it's cool how they have certain arguments. Um, it is cool that you can unlock Pack a Punch skin. The only downside fall about unlocking the Pack a Punch skin is you can't use them in multiplayer, is what I've heard. Like, for some, yeah, you can because I tried. I think I've tried. I'll have to try and see if I can find this, but I don't think you can. I think you can only use it in zombies. But I have it unlocked, but you can't play it in zombies. I mean, multiplayer at all. Like, multiplayer in game. It's kind of ridiculous. The one thing I do hate about this game is like, really, why would you bring a leaderboard event in this game? It's stupid, chaotic, and the camo's not really worth it. Like, really, skull camo is not really. I'll show you what it looks like. Everybody's just nothing but a tryhard. As you could tell, this guy is nothing but a tryhard. Like, really, prestige mastery level 77. Like, does he even get any sleep? Go outside? Does he even have a job? Like, that's kind of ridiculous. Like, what I keep seeing, like, people are like constantly playing this game. Like, do they even have a job? Do they even have a wife? Like, what do they do? Like, and they can't. There's no way they get paid for playing Call of Duty because you don't. Call of Duty is pretty much most likely a hobby, not a freaking job. So whoever says they get paid for Call of Duty, they're out of their mind, and they're pretty much ignorant. Um, Not really a fan of the multiplayer stuff at all. Um, uh, Weapons are okay. Uh, some people said this gun right here, is really bad, but in my opinion, it's not. Especially in game, it's really not. But that's just my opinion. I really haven't used it in multiplayer. Cheese Keeper is okay. It's really good in game. Let me see here. This is one thing I really don't understand why they brought this back. Like, why? What is the whole entire point of this freaking map? What's the whole entire point of green screen? Like, I don't understand the map. Like, what's the point? Like, it's just a map with a green screen. I'm pretty sure. I haven't been on it, but it's kind of doesn't make any sense to me. There are a couple maps that were on Black Ops 2, which is this, Hijack, and Raid, which I'm okay with. But if they bring back Yeoman, I'm okay with that as well. But if they bring back Aftermath, that's good. Another thing. I didn't like that map in Black Ops 2 because it was too slow paced. Barely win your matches because it's always a draw sometimes. Um, the score streak's still okay. I just wish they'd bring Oval VSET back. If you guys remember though, that one was crazy. Correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't these just like the freaking Swarm? Like, I'm pretty sure it's like the Swarm. This score streak is too overpowered. Like, really being able to shoot a bullet through a wall, like multiple walls, really, that's kind of ridiculous as well. Um, Now, the campaign, not really fun at all. Considering there's only 11 missions. Um, you can't pause it, so if you're using the bathroom or you gotta eat something, you can't pause it. So you're just gonna have to do that before you do the missions, before you even start the freaking mission campaign. Um, Let me see here. What else? If you're AFK, you will get kicked for a certain amount of time. Like I don't remember how long the AFK was. I think it's like a couple of minutes. But if you're AFK and you're just standing there, you would get kicked immediately, and you'd have to redo the whole entire mission again. Um, there are a few bosses that, like you have to fight. Like on this one right here, you have to fight a boss, which I think all the boss missions are kind of crazy because that's like kind of stupid. This one right here, you have to find a boss, but he's not really that hard. Planet one, that's another boss, which is kind of ridiculous. Like medium, maybe really hard. There's also a Dark Ops that has something to do with this boss, and you have to complete the boss, kill the boss without getting hit. I don't have it. I just heard it from another YouTuber that that's how you get it because I was looking up how to get certain Dark Ops. That's how you get it. There's also another Dark Ops right here, but you have to defend the boss with just a machete score streak, which is not really that complicated. Just don't shoot a bullet, or especially at him. I think don't shoot a bullet. I'd have to do a video about how that works. Um, don't shoot a bullet at him because I think if you shoot a bullet at him, it just fails the the calling card. I would tell you guys about calling cards as well. The only thing that's probably saving this game is probably in game, and them releasing it. I think 3 weeks after the game got released, and then releasing it to everyone that did not play the campaign. Like, really, that's so stupid. Like, why would you put in a trailer during Black Ops 7 trailer saying that there's going to be a game mode that's called Endgame, but you're only able to downplay it after completing the campaign? And then why would you change your mind and go put it back where you're able to unlock it without even playing the campaign? Like, really, what does it do to the rest of us? Yeah, it gave us a certain rewards, like I think like 3 gobble gums, a couple of XP tokens, just for completing the campaign before they did that. But I think it's kind of ridiculous that they did that. I think you should be able to go through the campaign like the rest of us did to do it. Um, Now there are camos actually on here. This one I'm in the process of trying to get because the camos I'm almost there, but the only problem is um, I think this weapon skin right here could have been better if they put it on like the Peacekeeper or some other assault rifle because I'm not really a fan of this shotgun and I'm just not really a fan of it. I'm not gonna like. There's like I think 30 skins that comes with that. There is another problem that I have. Let's see if I can find it. I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, I think. Let me go to. That's another thing we'll talk about is the calling cards. I think this one does. This one have it? Hold on. No. I'm looking for a weapon that actually has it because me and my buddy has this issue, and it's not just me; it's other players that have this issue as well. This challenge right here, it says 8 attachments, right? Okay, so if you have 8 attachments on your gun, and you have a weapon skin, like say I did not have that gold, and I brought in an 8 weapons attachment on a skin on a weapon, and I brought in a skin. Well, if you bring a skin in the end game, like any kind of skin in the end game, doesn't matter what skin it is, but if you bring in a skin on the end game, it will literally register that you only have 7 attachments, not 8. So when you're trying to go for that camo for that specific gun, you got to equip 8 attachments and not even have a skin on it. So pretty much you're using a weapon that has a that's pretty much butt naked, as I could say. So it's just not accuracy, and that needs to be fixed. Um, because as you can see, I've got all weapons. What skin is that? Milestone. As you can see, I got all weapons milestone, including the shotguns, which I'm not really a fan. Um, the only weapons I do not have milestone are the snipers and the melee. And I'm waiting for season 1 to drop so I can use the ballistic knife and the new sniper. And a lot of people are saying the new sniper it's going to be like the ballistic sniper from Black Ops 2. I don't think so, but I'll have to use it just a sec. I'll give you my opinion on what I think when I use it in this mode because right now I'm having fun with in game. I could start live streaming in game for the fun of it, but I don't know. Considering I have like a lot of people that comes here like Monday through Friday, and there's always music going in the background. I don't want to get demonetized and stuff like that. So I don't know if I'll do that or not. If I do live stream, it's probably gonna be on my other account, and I can do these camo grind again on that one. Um, Now the calling cards, as you can see, the calling cards are not really that complicated. I'm just not a fan of the calling cards, like in multiplayer, zombies, or campaign, because I don't know if you guys heard, but all these campaigns from all these calling cards from multiplayer down to probably Warzone. Don't know what the Warzone calling cards are yet. But all the calling cards from the campaign to zombies are all made by AI. Like, real people did not make them. And that's what everybody's pissed about because all of them are kind of ridiculous. So, and some of these calling cards, I don't know if you guys noticed, but are repeats. Because if you guys remember, in Black Ops 2, there was literally a calling card, literally calling cards just like this for each weapon. And if I'm not mistaken, you had to get 1,000 kills for each of these weapons. As you can see, I already got progress on the assault rifle. But you had to get 1,000 kills for each weapon just to be able to unlock these, which was in Black Ops 2. It was a repeat. It's one of the repeats. These I don't remember if there was any calling cards in Black Ops 2. I remember there was a calling card in Black Ops 2 that was glitched because it was I think it was like calling so many UAVs, and no matter what you try to do, you couldn't call them in, which was ridiculous. Um, these some of these calling cards are just calling cards from the camos. So I think like for this one I think you get that calling card for unlocking the camo, like the money camo, I think, if I'm not mistaken. For this one, it's like another camo, like I said. These, I don't know. This one, I think, is a repeat also because all you had to do is get 3 kills without combat act, without dying, which I think it's gonna be the most difficult for me because I'm not really good at Black Ops 6 at all. Um, um, I don't know what these are because I'm not that prestige, but I can tell you right now, some of these calling cards is ridiculous. Now, I'll do show you some calling cards that I actually got by mistake, and I think that was my first match that I did it, or it'd been I don't know what match it was, but it was on Hijack. I end up spawn trapping people on Hijack and didn't realize it, but I ended up getting a kill chain on Hijack on Hardcore, by the way, and I ended up getting all four of these calling cards at once, which was crazy. And I was using the very first assault rifle to get it. And yes, as you can see, I got every weapon, certain weapons to prestige. Some more are not, some of them are. Now, the most weapon I do plan on getting these mastery as well, but I really want to get this shotgun right here mastery. As you've seen earlier, the reason why I want to get a mastery is because of that weapon skin. Um, Now the intels, not really that hard, but some people just don't like collecting it because I read on Facebook someone didn't really like collecting them. Now, the loadout screens, they're okay. I'm just really not a fan of the loading screens. Like, I don't understand why have a loading screen if I've heard the PS5 is supposed to not have a loading screen. Like, you should be able to just go back to the end of the game at all. But apparently, that's false information. Um, oh, I forgot to show you guys the Dark Ops calling cards. Let me see here. Challenges. Let me go to challenges. Challenges. Here, I'll show you guys these Dark Ops. Okay. So here's the Dark Ops calling cards. I don't know what the other two is, but I have a hunch one of these Dark Ops calling cards might be unlocking Genesis for 30 weapons. I could be wrong, but I have a hunch that might be what it is. Okay, so here's the mission where you had to beat Mendez with only machete in one of the missions. This one I don't know what it is, but I have a feeling it's probably that plant one where you can't take damage while defending him, which it's gonna take some time, probably a couple long, long matches to do. This one's really not that easy. You just got to complete that mission without just survive pretty much. This one don't really understand how to. I don't really know what that one is in. This one is really hard because you literally got to go defend the boss or go to tier 4 and hope and do contracts to get an exotic weapon. Like my buddy got it before I did because I didn't even know it was a calling card until I seen someone do it. Um, you have to literally get 6 different exotic weapons and get one kill just to get that calling card, and it's nonsense because I just kept getting the. Let me see here. What is it? The first I just kept getting. Let me go back to that. I kept getting either. Let's see. I think it's this. It's like one of the. I think it's this. I kept getting this like I think 3 times. I kept getting this like 4 or 5 times. Um, One of the assault rifles. I don't remember which one it is. I think it's this one as well. I kept getting that one like I think twice. I never got an SMG variant, as far as I know. I have not gotten an SMG variant. I've gotten a sniper variant, which is the last one I needed, apparently, which was this sniper right here. Once I got a kill with that sniper, the calling card unlocked. Now, do I think they should need add more variants to the exotic weapons? Yes. Like, I think they should add the Peacekeeper for an exotic weapon. Maybe the MR17 as an exotic weapon. Because so far, this one, and this one, well, technically the MR17 is not really my favorite. It reminds me of the Rampage and like the Rampage from Black Ops 4. So
Okay, I'm gonna lose a napkin to pick up that food.
shut up. When it comes to SMGs, I don't know which one is an exotic weapon, but maybe my buddy could tell you which SMG is an exotic weapon because I don't. Um, I think this should be an exotic weapon because that's a really good SMG in game. I could tell you one gun that I really hate, which is this one because it's burst and it's terrible, really terrible. Um, this one, this one, and maybe this one. I don't really mind if it was an exotic weapon. There was a shotgun that was an exotic weapon as well, which was this one, which I got as well, but I barely got it frequently. The one I'm using right now, this one, I wouldn't mind that having an exotic weapon because that'd be kind of cool. LMGs, I could really care less. Marksman rifles could really care less. Snipers, really care less. If with exotic weapon now with the ballistic coming out, it'd be kind of cool if that was an exotic weapon, or if it is the ballistic. That's the question I have. Even though a lot of people are saying it's a ballistic, but I doubt it. Um, Pistols. I think there should be an exotic weapon for a pistol. Especially preferred maybe the Car 90. That would be kind of epic to have an exotic weapon for the Car 90 launcher. I don't. That really wouldn't make any sense. Knives really wouldn't make any sense, but that would be kind of cool, especially for the Blix and the knives that are showing up. That would be kind of epic. The downfall that I think that is kind of stupid is you can't you can't equip whatever equipment field upgrade equipment you want. So if you want the Tomahawk or any kind of equipment, you got to literally go in the match and look for it. So if you die and you lose that equipment, you're literally gonna have to spend the whole entire match or a couple of matches looking for that in particular axe. As you can see, I have it, which I constantly have it. Now, I already said that. There's like no way I'm getting past that. Let me see here. What else can I think of? The XP grind. It needs to be a little bit, which I think they did, but I feel like they buffed it or nerfed it. Like, yeah, buffed it because I feel like you get more XP now than you did before because we had one a couple weeks ago that was the double XP. Barely get any XP at all. You get more XP if you just activate your tokens instead of double XP weekend. Um, let me see. When it comes to abilities, they're okay. They're okay. I do guys want to show you some skins that I think is kind of dope. Which is I'm gonna have to go to multiplayer to show you guys those because I think they're kind of dope. I didn't before, but now I do. Okay, let me go show you these skins. Multiplayer. Okay, so these are the skins I think is kind of dope, which I didn't really think they were at first, but now when I look at it, okay, so as you can see, there's this skin, which I think is kind of good, which is good. All these skins I'm going to show you is for defeating the boss, which I've heard that boss is probably going to be removed in season 1, and if it does, you'll probably no longer be able to get these skins unless they make another way of getting them. But other than that, you won't be able to get these skins again if they remove that skin. I mean that boss. Here's another one. Here's one. This guy reminds me of Halo. Like, no offense, but this thing reminds me of Halo. It looks like a Halo character. As you can guys see, it looks like a Halo character. Like maybe a, what were they freaking called? I can't think what they were called, but that's what they look like. These people don't have one at all. Like, he don't have one, he don't have one. Maya doesn't have one. Weaver doesn't have one. Harper doesn't have one. And Karma doesn't have one. Neither does these two. These two don't have one as well. There's the fear one for her. Here's the one, Fear one for Rare. This is my favorite because of the monster skins. I like the monster skins on here. Um, this guy looks like perfect good for like sniping because he looks like a. What the fudge? Do you guys see that? Bug! That is definitely a bug. Wow, I gotta. That weapon's okay. Did already. Yeah. And here's the villain. I call her the villain, but she's really. I don't think she really is. And the rest of the skins, that person will have one. That person doesn't have one. That one doesn't have one either. But to unlock those, you got to defend the boss that's in the end game. Um, Let me see here. Don't have any other thoughts. Also, there are some codes, like for the Peacekeeper code weapon build on uh, on an app that I have on my phone that does not work. Like I kid you not, no matter what code I put in, does not work. Won't even accept it. And I'll show you guys proof that it will not. And I'm even putting it in wrong. Like, hold on, let me look for one. I'll show you exactly what I mean. Like, it will not accept it, even no matter what I put, it will not accept it. So hold on. Black Ops 7. Okay, so for instance, let's say I want a Peacekeeper build, and I want this, and I try putting in 06. I don't know, but I like putting those in first. Okay, so FYGWS511. Now watch. It would not accept it, even though that is really the code. See, text prohibited due to the prop. Like, really, it will not go through. But there are some. Let me see here. Let me see here. Let's see if this one works. This is for the piece, the DMR supposedly. Let's see if this one works. Let's see if this one works. 9-1. Now, see, as you could tell, that one works, but some just doesn't work. They will not work. Now, another thing is, I was told, I could be wrong, but I was told you can level up these tomahawks and zombies in game, which obviously I've got so many kills with these tomahawks, but yet when you go to overclock, it still says nothing, which means I haven't used them, which means you cannot get these done in multiplayer or zombies. You can only do in you cannot get these done in in-game or zombies, which I think is another downside because I think you should be able to. Now, I've used, for instance, I've used this. I should be at least level 3 with this in game, which it looks like to me you get that there's a bar, but I think that's because I just used it in multiplayer. So that's another downfall is I think you should be able to use this in zombies. and in game to be able to get progress to unlock certain abilities. Now this thing needs to be freaking out, deleted out of the game because this score streak is stupid. Like you're able to literally shoot a player through multiple walls, which is kind of stupid, and it needs to be either nerfed, buffed, or just it needs to be nerfed. It needs to be either nerfed or just completely removed out of the out of the game because that score streak is too overpowered. It's just like the sniper's nest, which don't correct me if I'm wrong, but I was using sniper when, in Black Ops 4. But this one is just as bad because you just shoot through walls and that makes it look like you have cheats. Now you guys can correct me on this or wrong, but am I crazy or is this not the Swarm? I feel like it's the Swarm. That's probably just like the MVP. Let me see here. Lower scores. Prevents enemies from using score tricks and fills. Yeah, that's like the MP. I wouldn't mind if the Orbital V set comes back because that would be kind of dope. Other than that, I think the only thing that is saving this game is in game, like I said at the beginning. I don't remember if I did said this or not, but I don't know if I play I did the Resident camera for multiplayer, which is this is gonna sound crazy, y'all, but whatever. But I'm not really a fan of this. It reminds me of Biolescent from MW3. It just reminds me of that. I could be crazy though. This one is okay. My favorite one is Genesis, which is what I'm working on now. It just reminds me of the book of the Holy Bible book, the very first chapter. That's all it really that's the reason why I like it is because it just reminds me of that. And yeah, I'm a Christian as well, and I still play Call of Duty because I don't think Call of Duty is going to send you to hell. Like really, because I believe even if you play video games, you can always get that one person that needs inspiration from a Christian, and you can help them with it. And like, how are you supposed to not do that if you don't play COD? Like, I don't see anything wrong with playing video games or COD in general, and be there one for one. That yes, I've had some people tell me that I shouldn't be playing this because I'm a Christian, but I don't see what the harm is in it. Because you can use video games as a way of reaching out to people. That's what I think. Um, oh, and I've also heard. Hold on, that must be Blake or something. Just watched. I've also heard that this calling card cannot be achieved unless you're playing with players, and I'll show you exactly what calling card I mean. Um, where is it? Where is it? This one right here. I've heard this calling card cannot be achieved unless you're playing with players. Now, I was playing with players earlier, but and I went to the location where this was, and it was not there. I don't know if that's a bug, or you can only get it in curse mode. If you can only get it in curse mode, that's kind of crazy. But other than that, I don't know how to unlock these calling cards, and I think even zombies calling cards are just pretty much maybe a repeat of like old Call of Duty zombies, maybe. I could be wrong, but there might be some that are repeat. That one looks like a repeat from like one of them. I think Cold War, maybe. Let me see here. Yeah, those ones I don't really know how. But those are my thoughts and of Call of Duty. Activision, if you're hearing this, please do something about this game because this game needs to be done or something. Now, if you guys want me to live stream me getting camos for zombies, I will during the afternoon. But as for you guys no proof, I'll show you guys proof just in case. I have no camo grunts at all for this weapon, like zero. Zero gold, or what is it? Gold dragon. Zero weapons that are gold dragon. As you can tell, I only have one weapon that's shattered gold, which is obviously this. And obviously you can tell I've got mountain gold on 6 weapons. Or let's just say milestone weapons on, well, how many was it? 26 weapons. Other than that, I don't know what else to say about this Call of Duty at all. If you guys have any thoughts, leave a comment down below and tell me what you guys think about this game. There are some people that are saying this is the worst, better. This is the let me see here. This is the best Call of Duty. I disagree. This is actually the worst in my opinion. Not worse than Vanguard. That one was worse, but this one is pretty much my top 2 worst. But everybody's gonna have their opinion about this game, disagreement. Leave your comments down below. Don't forget that follow and subscribe button. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.